Hello, Jabuki here. I'm going to give a short, simple explanation of Voicemeeter Banana, its interface, how to set it up, and be on your way. First things first, you want to go to the website. You want to scroll down, go to the executable file, click it, download it, install it. It's very straightforward, just like any other program. Next thing, Voicemeeter Banana interface. There's a lot going on here. It's broken down into sections. First, you have your hardware inputs, hardware outputs, virtual devices, monitoring section, channel routing. What you want to start with is hardware input. Click it, select a input device, your microphone. The hardware inputs can be any physical hardware input, USB, line in, that sort of thing. Do the same thing in hardware output. These are your physical connections on your computer, speakers, HDMI cables, optical outs, whatever the case may be. You want to click, select your speaker. In my case, that goes to my headphones. Then that takes us to virtual audio inputs. When you install Voicemeeter Banana, it installs virtual audio devices. You'll see that under playback, you'll have two of them, and two of them under recording. Okay. On playback, these virtual devices correspond with these virtual devices. You have the Voicemeeter VIO, Voicemeeter aux, Voicemeeter VIO, Voicemeeter aux. Same with recording. Except in recording, Voicemeeter output corresponds with B1. B2 corresponds with Voicemeter aux. This brings us to routing. In order to route audio within, correction. This brings us to selecting the default device in Windows. Once you install Voicemeeter Banana, you need to tell Windows to use it as your default device. So you select one of these as your recording device, one of these as your playback device. Right click, default device, communication, same thing in recording. Okay. Once you have a default device selected, then you get into audio routing. So on your microphone, okay, we have a microphone selected. It's showing input. In order for Windows to hear that, you need to tell Voicemeeter Banana to send it to that Voicemeeter audio device. So B1. Highlighting B1 sends it to our default device. If I want to send my microphone to the other output device, say I have that going to some other program, okay, that sends it to B2. Same with A1, A3, A2, whatever the case may be. That's how you route audio in Voicemeeter Banana, is by selecting and deselecting, and that sends it to the corresponding channels. You have A1, A2, A3, A1, A2, A3. 1B2 is B1, B2 for your recording devices. Okay, so if I were to talk and not have this routed, you would not be able to hear it. Even though the audio is still coming in, if I deselect it, you can't hear it. Yeah, there you go. So with the channels, you route audio however you wish. There's a lot of options and a lot of videos out there for doing all sorts of routing. Next, and probably the most important, is your noise gate. Your noise gate takes out all the low signal sounds coming into your microphone. So if you have it off, you're going to hear the raw sound of your mic and all the hisses and typing and clicking and clacking and fans and all that stuff. So what you want to do is you want to have it turned up high enough by just sliding it. You want to turn it up high enough to where it takes out the background noise but still picks up your voice. If you turn it up too high, it's going to cut off part of your voice when you're talking, and that's not what you want. Over here you have compression. Compression brings up the lows and brings down the highs. So if you're yelling, it'll bring it down. If you're whispering, it'll bring it up, depending on how much you want to put in there. I don't use it. I don't worry about it. Next you have a filter. Right? You can high filter, low filter, echo, voice stuff. I don't use it either. There's videos out there for making yourself sound smooth and sexy. My voice is smooth and sexy. But I don't worry about it. You know, maybe someday I'll worry about that. Anyway, I hope this helps setting up Voicemeeter Banana, routing, getting up and running. It can be confusing at first, but when you have a little explanation, it goes a long way. There's a lot of functions in here and a lot of videos out there to watch. So I hope this helped and have a good day.